Hey guys, welcome to the final lesson of this introductory module. In the last two lessons, you learned that YouTube is a huge source of untapped traffic. I also address common objections that people tend to have when they market their business on YouTube. And in this lesson, I'm gonna give you a crash course on YouTube's most important ranking factors. As you'll see in module 1, 100% of this course is dedicated to showing you actionable strategies that you can implement right away. And to tap into these strategies, you'll need a basic understanding of how YouTube's algorithm works. So without further ado, let's jump right in. The most important thing to understand about YouTube SEO is this. YouTube wants to show their user the best video at any given moment. This makes YouTube similar to Google in that sense. Google wants to show their user the best result. YouTube wants to show their user the best result. But there's one big difference between Google and YouTube: how they evaluate content. As you know, Google largely uses backlinks to evaluate the quality of a piece of content. The more backlinks a page has pointing to it, in general, the better it'll rank. YouTube is totally different. Instead of backlinks, YouTube measures how people interact with your video. That's why most of the factors that I'm about to share with you revolve around video engagement. And in modules 2 and 3, I'll show you exactly how to optimize your videos so that they generate the engagement signals that YouTube wants to see. But for now, let's take a look at each of YouTube's 4 most influential ranking factors. And the first ranking factor we'll look at is audience retention. Audience retention is really simple. It's simply the percentage of your video that people watch. For example, let's say that you just published a new video on your channel, and on average, people watch 50% of your video. Your audience retention on that video is 50%. Obviously, the higher your audience retention, the better. YouTube loves this metric because it gives them an accurate indicator of video quality. After all, people don't tend to watch 90% of a crappy video. It's also a metric that's difficult to gain. Now it's time for our second key YouTube ranking factor: total watch time. This is actually YouTube's #1 most important ranking signal. In fact, YouTube has actually come out and said, we value watch time. Total watch time is the total amount of time that people have spent watching your video over its lifetime. For example, here's my video about getting more organic traffic. This video has racked up 571,512 minutes of total watch time since I first published it. And as you may have guessed, just like with audience retention, the higher this number, the better. So why is this ranking factor so important to YouTube? Just like with audience retention, this metric is hard to gain. You need to actually hire hundreds of people or bots to watch your video and not get caught. But more important than that, YouTube considers total watch time an even better indicator of video quality than audience retention. Why is that? Because this metric measures the actual amount of time that people spend watching your video. For example, let's say that you publish a video that's 15 seconds long. If people watch 11 seconds of your video on average, your audience retention is an amazing 73%. But your total watch time will be extremely low because the average viewer only watches 11 seconds before clicking away. Contrast that to a 10-minute video. If that video's audience retention is 50%, the total watch time for that video will be 5 minutes for each person that watches it. Needless to say, YouTube will prefer to promote the 10-minute video even though it has lower audience retention. Make sense? Good. Now there's another reason that YouTube prefers to promote videos that have a lot of total watch time. These videos benefit YouTube. I'll explain. The more time someone spends on YouTube, the more money they make from advertising. So it makes sense that they would promote videos that keep people on YouTube. In short, when you create a video that keeps people watching, you give YouTube what it wants. In exchange, they'll promote your videos without you needing to do anything. And like I mentioned earlier, my videos rack up thousands of views without me needing to publish any new videos on my channel. Because my videos all use tested scripts and advanced retention strategies, both of which I'll cover in module 2, they accumulate lots of watch time. And this high total watch time means that YouTube shows my videos to as many users as they can. Now it's time for our third important YouTube ranking factor: engagement signals. Here's the deal. YouTube doesn't want their users to sit back and passively watch a video. Instead, they want to see that people are actively engaged with your video. Specifically, they measure how many people like, comment, subscribe, share, and add your video to a playlist. The more of these signals that YouTube sees, the more they know that your video is keeping their users engaged. And in Module 2, you'll learn how to script and film your videos in a way that accumulate these engagement signals naturally. And then in Module 4, I'll show you how to promote your videos so that they generate lots of likes, comments, subscribes, and shares. Last up, we have keyword optimization. This is a big one. Obviously, for YouTube to show your video to people, they need to understand what your video is all about. And that's where keyword optimization comes into play. And when I say keyword optimization, I'm talking about things like video titles, descriptions, and tags. Unfortunately, most people optimize their videos the wrong way. In fact, I messed this up when I first started out with YouTube SEO. And that's why Module 3 is all about teaching you how to optimize your videos the right way, step by step. With those ranking factors out of the way, let me quickly preview what you'll learn in this course. In Module 1, I show you how to find the perfect keywords for your videos. Most people get this step all wrong, but you don't have to worry about that. Because in Module 1, I'll show you my proven step-by-step video keyword research process. In Module 2, you'll learn how to create effective videos. I'll cover everything you need to know, including script templates, lighting recommendations, audience retention strategies, and more. In Module 3, I show you how to optimize your videos the right way. You'll learn how to create SEO-friendly titles, descriptions, and tags so that your videos quickly shoot up to the top of the search results in YouTube and in Google. In Module 4, I walk you through my tested video promotion strategies. Just like with an article or a blog post, you'll need to promote your videos if you want them to rank. And in this module, I'll show you exactly how to do it. Again, welcome to First Page Videos, and I'll see you in Module 1.